Your programming skills may not be that important that you might think. Let me explain. There's this guy that went viral few times recently on X, and first his post got viral and he got like 200K views, and then he got the second post. So let me quickly read it for you so you get what it's all about. I have a hard time believing that I'm just unhireable, but I have an even harder time believing that my 25 years of experience is somehow negated by the format of my resume. But after over 2,000 applications, I'm not sure what else to think. And out of the dozens of emails, perhaps over 100, to hiring managers with inquiries about what might be happening, I have received zero response. I have done some reverse engineering of some popular ATS systems and found some interesting trends. Things like translating words like founder and freelancer to unemployed, as one example, though admittedly the end user of the ATS is responsible for such translations. So now add to everything else, I am being punished for running successful businesses for over a decade, kind of at the end of my rope here. I have to start thinking about what retirement looks like, and I am just plain not hireable. Career change at this point doesn't seem likely. I have literally never done anything professionally other than write software, at least not since college anyway. This is actually going to start affecting my way of life, my standard of living, not to mention the people that count on me to provide. Please don't take this as anything more than venting. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not looking for sympathy. I know a lot of you are experiencing a very similar situation. Wow, that's tough. So the guy with 25 years of experience submitted over 2,000 applications and he got nothing. So let me just show you his website, and I checked his background just to confirm that is he's telling the truth, and I checked his website and it looked like developer website. There's not too much going on here. It's just a lot of articles and projects. And from here, you can see that he worked with Go, JavaScript, TypeScript. There's some posts about AI assistants and object-oriented programming. And if you go on his GitHub, he actually created something like an MVC framework, like I think this one that calls Erwin MVC. So it's written in TypeScript, I think. Yeah, so there's a TypeScript, JavaScript, and it's a full MVC lightweight framework written in JavaScript. Then he has another project that calls Go Neural Network. So it's feed-forward neural network in Go, designed to be flexible and adaptable to various data sets. It currently supports training new models and loading pre-trained models for predictions. So let's just try to open some of the files just to see what's happening inside. Yeah, and I've done it before, and I was quite impressed. I don't know if he vibe coded it or if he wrote it himself, but anyway, it's just impressive that the guy has such a crazy background. He knows so many frameworks and languages, and 25 years of experience, created products from scratch. He was trying to run some kind of business or something, maybe it did not go well. And I understand this frustration. And just to emphasize also, I checked his other posts, and this guy knows around 40 different, he worked with 40 different languages, and in total, he tried to work with 100 programming languages. He knows software engineering really well. He knows data structures, he knows algorithms, he knows AI, LLM things, and so on. So he's definitely not a beginner. He has like really huge, like a quarter of century of a background, and he still cannot find a job. So to me, when I saw this, I was like, I think that's the reason why this post got viral in the first place, and he got a lot of comments here. You can read. There are people sympathizing with him and trying to tell that, and there are people telling that the system is broken. Yeah, it's just getting job is tough right now. But what do you think if the guy like this he cannot find a job with 25 years of experience? What do you think are your chances? Like if you're just starting, or if you're just like me with a background around like 10 years of experience? And so the point of this video is just to show you is that your programming skills are actually not that important. Like, yeah, it's important to know the fundamentals and all these things, and you can master some frameworks, and you can master the um, s- uh, design systems and all of that, but it's not guaranteed that you are going to get job. uh, and the thing that I'm trying to deliver here is that don't just try to focus on your technical skills. That's the mistake that I've done also myself. And I think maybe that's the mistake of this guy as well. So we as a programmers or designers, developers, we try to focus on writing code and learning some frameworks and watch some tutorials, reading some articles. But we neglect and skip communication skills and um, like making videos like this and writing some articles and stay visible online, because this is what it looks like this time in 2026. That's what it looks like are crucial skills: ability to communicate clearly, ability to express yourself, your thoughts, ability to write, and it's just overall like stay visible like anywhere you can and show your expertise. And this is not a guarantee that this is going to land you a job or something. No, I'm not trying to say this. I'm just trying to tell you, just try to diversify your skills, because even if you are a good programming, that doesn't mean that someone should hire you. Because when you're building a real project with real people, it's way beyond your programming skills. It's ability to communicate with your team, understand the requirements, understand business requirements, understand priorities and all of this. And it's just beyond the coding. Just so if you just know coding and nothing else, you are screwed. And like, I'm not trying to exaggerate, but that's me. I know I was focusing on my hard skills a lot, and now I understand that I was neglecting and skipping the other skills like communication and ability to write and stay visible in social media, ability to market myself and show me as a specialist. And I've done a lot of work in the past. I built a lot of projects, and these projects earn me a lot of money. So I know how to build products from scratch. I know how to find some initial customers, how to market, and but on a basic level, of course. But I know this, so I did not just focus on development skills, but on other skills as well. And that's what helped me to stay afloat and to earn some living. And this time, in this crazy transition that we are in this AI world and all these automatic ATS systems, these are even more important. Networking with other people, talking with other people, going out in events, and talk to real people outside of your room, outside of your house, because everything just got so robotic and everything is about AI and automation that people are starting to crave real human connections. They are, I think, and I actually think that in the future there will be more demand for this. There will be more demand for human connections, and people will like to work with other people they know, that they trust. When you meet someone and talk to them, they trust you. So if they have something in their mind, some kind of project or idea, or they know someone, you will be the first one on their mind that um, that they can recommend, basically, right? So that's what some experienced guys are also recommending, and you can see all these advices on social media. Go and talk to people, and they will recommend you. They will know who you are. They will know your background, and that's not 100% guarantee, but at least you will have this advantage aside from just sitting and writing like code whole day, learning some new frameworks. Yeah, you'll get better at this, but you will get but you will not develop other skills that are also crucial nowadays. And let me just read you another tweet from him that also went viral even more. He got almost 2 million views. I got an email from a company earlier today, rejection, of course, and just as a joke, because I didn't figure anyone would monitor the email, I responded something like, yeah, you don't want an old guy with a quarter century of software engineering experience. Within like 5 minutes, I got an email back saying that they are not allowed to consider my age. My rejection was because the system, they didn't say whether it was ATS or AI, stated that I was basically an intern level candidate. Keep in mind, the last 13 years of my career has been me working for myself and running business. So this tweet went viral like crazy. There's a lot of comments. I commented on this as well because I got similar experience. I have a lot of experience in the past running my own, building my own products, running my own company, releasing products, updates, and so on. And that's what you are tempting to put on your CV, right? That's actually, if you just also ask Claude or ChatGPT, they will actually suggest you that's a cool thing to add to your resume, that you know the business from the inside out, you know how to build product. But companies, they're looking at this in a different way. They don't want a founder to be on their team. They want a guy with deep expertise, with understanding, maybe with understanding business aspects, but they don't want to have some kind of founder or a business guy, because like they're running the business. Why they need another guy who also know how to make a business? What if you are gonna, I don't know, steal their idea and build your own product around that? That's why, that's, I think that's a crucial thing to consider, because this guy, that's what he found. And this ATS, these automated systems, this AI, when you are submitting your applications, they are reviewing, they are looking for specific keywords on your resume. And I think that that's a big issue, unfortunately, right now due to the AI. But we, as developers, as people who are looking for a job, we need to adjust to this. And many people actually recommend that you need to adjust your resume also using AI. There's a lot of tools. I'm not going to recommend anything here, but there are many tools that can fit your resume to a specific job postings, to specific companies. And again, it's not 100% guaranteed that it's going to help you, but I think it might help. And there was actually some other comments, some tweet about some study that these systems, they prefer actually AI written resumes that were written and edited by AI than actual humans. So you might think that, yeah, that's stupid. I would just write my own resume myself. I want to sound like I'm a real human. But AI doesn't care about this. AI cares. It wants to see some specific things on your resume. It wants to see specific keywords, like in search engine, like when user types, they see specific like SERP results. So it's the same. So don't neglect this. Don't skip this. Also try to use some of these. Um, Let me know also in comments if you tried it, if it worked, if it helped. Because yeah, we have a big issue right now is that people are submitting hundreds and thousands of applications and they get nothing in response. And I think this is like one of the reasons are these automated systems and AI. So it's not your skills. You might have the most amazing skills. The same with this guy. You might know like 40 languages, all this data structures and algorithms. But if your resume does not fit, cannot pass AI reviews, if you cannot communicate, if you cannot pass the interview or even get to the interview, then it all doesn't matter. What matters are people who working, getting jobs, are those who can find a way, who put their skills aside and focus on other things, I think. Focus on communication, focus on refining their resumes, and focus on putting away their technical skills. Of course, don't neglect this. Keep your technical skills sharp, but just try to also develop your soft skills. Okay, that's my message for this video. Just wanted to show you this, what's happening in today's job market, and it's tough. I understand, and I hope you are with me, that we are all in this boat together, and let's just help each other, and let's not give up. Let's hope for the best, and yeah, that's it. Just let me know in the comments what you think, and see you around. Bye.